Let's talk about abundance. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can generate more abundance, more prosperity, more money in your life. And I'm going to share with you a success story, something that happened just very recently about how I taught a group of person to generate abundance in their life. And this is a story of what happened the very next day after doing a little meditation on abundance. And so if you use the same formula and the same principle in your life, you can and you will manifest abundance in your life as well, because manifesting abundance comes from within yourself. And when you understand this principle and when you apply the principle I'm about to teach you in this video, everything becomes possible and you become a magnet to abundance. So let's go into this video, guys. And before we get started, guys, remember to hit the subscribe button and hit that like button so you can see more videos like this and you can help me grow this channel and community. All right, so here is the story, and then I'm going to explain to you the principle and the how-to just after that. So a couple of days ago, I was doing a retreat in Vietnam, okay, and I was teaching about the power of the mind. I was teaching about manifestation, about creation, about mindfulness and all those things. And at some point we were talking and doing a session on healing the beliefs in lack, right? So that we can generate more abundance, more success, more money, more prosperity, and all those things that we associate with abundance. And to really manifest abundance, one of the first things we need to notice is how we create lack and scarcity in our life, in our thoughts, in our perception, and in our energy. And so as I was explaining all those principles, at some point we went into the meditation session. And that meditation session was simple. The purpose of that session was to feel abundant. To feel abundant now, to generate abundance, to feel it in the heart, to spread, and to just connect and see pictures, images of what represent abundance for them in their life. And just having this oversupply, overabundance in whatever shape and form was really resonating for them. All right, so that's what we did. But the very next day, here's what happened. We got a message from the owner of the villa we were staying at, right? And we were staying at this golf court in a very beautiful white villa overlooking the golf court with a pool. So a very beautiful place to be. And the owner sent us a message without us asking anything. He sent us a message the next day morning to say that he's so grateful for us being there in his property that he invites us to go into his brand new villa, which is about twice as big, and to experience that new villa so that we can enjoy the rest of our retreat from that new villa. And to give you a context, I'm going to put some photo here so you can see the first villa we were at was roughly able to hold on about 15 persons, which is quite big already. The second villa that we went in could hold up to 35 to 40 people, right? It was so big that everybody had their own private room with private bathroom. We had a karaoke room, a pool room, we had a massive pool, a sauna, all the amenities you could dream of for our retreat, all right, which was pretty cool. So this is simply to demonstrate just how easily and fast manifesting abundance can happen in a way that you least expect, because nobody in the group was expecting something like this to happen, right? Because here's the thing that is so important to understand is that we all have a preconceived idea of how we want abundance to find us. It might be a certain amount of money, it might be generating more clients, it might be getting a certain promotion. So we know how or in which shape or form we want that abundance to come into our life, right? And we become very attached to that form of abundance. We're like, this is what abundance is, and when I get that, then I will feel abundant. And then this is where we get hooked up, because the more we notice that we don't have that one thing there that we want, the more we feel disconnected from abundance and prosperity. But the reality is that abundance can find you in amazing ways, in ways that you don't even think about right now, in ways that you're not even aware of right now. So one of the most important ways to generate more abundance and prosperity in your life is to be open to receive in whichever way is best for you. So as we were doing that abundance meditation, the very next day we get upgraded to a bigger pool villa with, asking nothing, no payment, nothing, just going there and enjoying the trip for ourselves for the rest of the retreat, which was pretty cool. So now you could be like, well, maybe it would have happened anyway, right? This is the rational mind being like, Well, how do I know that the owner of the villa would not have come up and said like, well, you guys enjoy yourself moving to the new villa? How do we know? The answer is that you don't know. You'll never know. So you can either choose to believe your critical, rational mind that is going to create doubt and overthinking and that is going to doubt your creative power, or you can choose to see everything that happens in your life as an evidence in a shift of consciousness that you created before that. So as we, as a group, were tuning into abundance collectively, we generated this experience for all of us to enjoy the very next day. And so this is critical to understand, is that it's always your state of consciousness that generates what you get in your life, right? The mirror reality is reflecting to you your state of consciousness. And so the first pitfall that people make when it comes to experiencing, generating, manifesting, attracting abundance in their life is that they wait. They wait to receive, to feel abundant. And this is the greatest mistake, because as they remain in scarcity mindset, as they remain focused on what they don't want, what they don't have, what they want less of, they remain focused on lack, scarcity, not enough, or just having what they have right now. So for you to be able to generate something as a result in your life, you must become that, meaning that you must go and generate abundance from within you in the here and the now. So you must be grateful for your wealth, for your abundance, for your prosperity ahead of time, before it comes into your life. Because that is the true cause of the effect being the manifestation of what you want. And when you can sustain that new state of consciousness of you being grateful, appreciating, feeling abundant now, with the same result that you currently have, then you will start to see a shift in your reality that really is a direct result of you having changed your state of consciousness. So then the question is, how do you do it? What's the simplest way? What is it that I did with that group that you can use in your life right now? And so I'm going to spare you the whole lecture on how to heal the beliefs in life, because I've already made a lot of videos and you can go and check them, right? The 7 core beliefs to heal about money, and so many other videos of how to heal your relationship with money. So what I want to talk to you is about how you can generate abundance in yourself now. And to do that, it's actually extremely simple. What I invite you to do is to sit quietly with yourself, almost like in a meditative state, right? To sit down and relax for a few moments. And then the only thing you have to do is to connect to the frequency of abundance. Because if everything has its own unique frequency in this universe, then there is a frequency somewhere in this universe that is a match to abundance. Whatever abundance means to you in this moment now. And as you sit down and you start to relax, your mind becomes suggestible, right? So your subconscious mind becomes wide open to receive. And so all you have to tell yourself is this one sentence, and to really connect with your heart to the frequency of abundance. So you can imagine that you open up your heart to receive abundance, to connect to that one place in the universe that reflects the frequency, the vibration of abundance, and declare, this is the frequency of abundance. And let your mind connect to that, right? And you can see it, maybe you can see a little vibration, and you rising there, or you connecting, or you drawing it to you, whatever feels most natural. Don't overthink the process, keep it simple. Simply let yourself naturally connect to the place of abundance. And you can do that very simply because it is the truth of who you really are. We are all abundant beings. And so when you naturally allow yourself to go there, you're going to start to feel expansion in your body. You're going to start to feel abundant. You're going to start to feel wealthy, feel joyful, feel all those emotions that you associate with abundance. And so simply stay there. Connect to that abundance, feel more of it, welcome more of it, draw more of it. And then start to see pictures or movies of what abundance represents in your life. Maybe you see yourself going on a holiday. Maybe you see yourself having a certain amount of money in your life. Maybe you see yourself getting a new job or a promotion. Maybe you see yourself having a business that is growing. So after you capture that feeling imagine living from that place, all right? And just see, flood your mind, flood your consciousness with pictures and symbols of abundance in your life. Don't overthink it. Don't think, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Don't start to overthink and get out of the process. Just connect to the feeling and then go to 1, 2, 3 pictures of abundance that you want to manifest in your life. And when your mind and heart is so full with that abundance, just let it go. Take a breath, open your eyes, relax, and go about your business. And remember the feeling of abundance throughout the day. So when you have thoughts of lack that creeps in, when you have thoughts of scarcity that comes in, when you have doubt, and when you feel like, oh my God, I don't have enough money, when is it gonna come, all those things, remember the feeling of abundance, right? And just connect to that feeling, to that thought, to that image, whatever makes you feel connected to that feeling again. And then notice what starts to happen in your life. Because as you start to notice the evidence will reinforce the new belief that I am abundant, that I have abundance, and it will reinforce that feeling of abundance. Here is the sum up. When you feel abundant, you are generating abundance. When you feel contracted in lack and scarcity, you are generating lack and scarcity. This is the simplest way I can put it into form. So if you are feeling expanded and abundant, you are generating a match to that. And if you are feeling contracted and fearful and scarce and lacking, you are generating this. And wherever you spend most time in, wherever is your natural emotional home, is what is going to predominantly exist in your reality. So let me know what you think from this video, guys. If this success story is empowering you and helping you, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this and help me grow this community, guys. I will see you next time. Be well.